Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. The title of our today's video is How to Add Salesforce Lead in Funnel Kit as Contacts. So let's suppose that you are running a business and you are using Salesforce as your CRM, and you wish that as soon as you receive a new lead in your Salesforce, automatically a contact should be created in your Funnel Kit too. For this, you have to create an integration between Salesforce and Funnel Kit. To create this integration, we are going to use Pabbly. It's an amazing automation software. In Pabbly, we have the concept of trigger in action. So for trigger, we are going to use Salesforce, and for action, we are using Funnel Kit over here. So if you want to learn this process step by step, follow me through the screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video, you will learn how to add Salesforce leads in Funnel Kit as a contact. To do this, we'll have to create a connection between Salesforce and Funnel Kit. But how will we do that? We are going to do this with an amazing automation software, that is Pabbly. And to start with the automation, we are going to open a new tab and then search for pabbly.com/connect. And now I'm going to click on enter. And yes, you can see that we have entered landing page of Pabbly, and over here we have two options. One is sign up for free and the another one is sign in. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you will get 100 of tasks free every month. But I am an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in. And then it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. And to start with our today's automation, we are going to select Pabbly Connect because we want to connect to applications. And now I'm going to click on Access Now. And yes, you can see that we have opened our dashboard. And over here we are going to click on this button which says Create Workflow to start with our automation. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says Automations. And I want to name my workflow as Add Salesforce Leads in Funnel Kit as Contacts. And now I'm going to click on this button, Create. And then it is opening my workflow window. This is the most important window of our automation because we have trigger in action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the command. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the command of our trigger. And now we are going to select our trigger application, that is Salesforce. And then it is asking me for the trigger event. So I'm going to select the trigger event as new lead because we want that as soon as we add a new lead in our Salesforce account, automatically Pabbly should capture the lead and trigger the workflow. And now I'm going to click on connect. And it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Salesforce account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection. But I'm going to click on add a new connection and then connect with Salesforce. And now it is asking me for some permissions. So I'm going to click on allow because Pabbly is secure and I can give it all the permissions it is asking for. And yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Salesforce account with our Pabbly's workflow. So after connecting, it is asking me the instance URL. So to get the instance URL, we are going to read the instructions. It is saying go to setup, left sidebar, company settings and company informations. Then search for instance. It look like AP16, AP12, etc. If your instance is AP16, then the URL is this. So we are just going to copy this URL and paste it over here. After that, we just have to change this AP16 to our AP number. So we'll go to our Salesforce account and over here you can see setup. And then we'll move to our left sidebar and you can see company profile and company information. And now you can see instance AP16. So this is my instance, that is AP16. So I'll just copy this. Go to my workflow and paste AP16 over here. So as you can see that I pasted AP16 over here because my AP number was 16. So you will just see it in your company profile and paste your number. Suppose it is 18, 9 or 12 or anything else. So you will paste that and then we are going to move forward. So before clicking on save and send test request, I'll generate a dummy lead in my Salesforce account. So I'll open my Salesforce account, click on leads. And then we are going to create a new lead. So we are going to click on this button, that is new. And now I'm going to enter the first name of my lead as test 11, the last name as lead 11, company as lead 11 2, and then the lead status as working, and now the lead source as web. And you can see that over here are some red marks. These red marks are the required fields. So you will have to compulsorily fill all these. But other than these fields, it's your choice if you want to fill or not. So I'll fill some details like phone number over here and the email as test11@pablitudes.com. After filling all the details that I wished, I'm going to click on save. And yes, you can see that we have created a new lead over here. So we'll go to our workflow and click on save and send test request. Pabbly will capture the latest lead that you have created. So over here you can see that the phone number that we entered and the name of our lead is captured. So this means that our trigger step is successful, and now we are moving on to our action step. For our action application, we are selecting Funnel Kit. And for the action event, I am selecting create contact. And then we are going to click on connect. And again, it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Funnel Kit account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection. But I'm going to click on add a new connection. And now it is asking me the API key and the site. So for this, we are going to a WordPress again. And over here, you can see that I've already installed Funnel Kit. Funnel Kit is a plugin of WordPress. So now over here, it is saying public API. So I'm going to click on this and then add new. And I'm going to give it all the permissions and then select the user as. After giving the permission and selecting the user, I'm going to click on add. And then over here you can see that API key generated successfully. So I'll just copy this and go to my workflow and paste it over here. And then it is asking me the site. So I'll open my WordPress and over here you can see my site. So I'll just copy my site. So for site, we'll again go to our WordPress. And over here you can see my site as this. So I'll just copy this site and then paste it in my workflow again. After this, I'm going to click on save. And yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Funnel Kit account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me the email. So we are going to map the email. So mapping means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Salesforce as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application, only that is Salesforce. So I'm going to open the response and over here I'll search for email. I'll select email and then the first name. So I'll search for first name. I'll select the first name and then the last name. So I'll search for last name and select the last name. After that, it is asking the contact number. So I'll search for phone number, map the phone number, and then it is asking country and state. So as you can see that this is not a required field, so I'm leaving this blank. If you want, you can enter this too. After that, it is asking me the status. So I'm going to select subscribed over here and then the tags list. So I'm going to select list as list 1. You can select your desired list. After that, the address, city, pin code, company, gender, date of birth, custom drop down. All of this is your wish. If you want to fill in these details, you can definitely fill it out. But I don't want this details, so I'm going to click on save and send test request directly. And yes, you can see code success. This means that we have received a positive response and our contact has been added to our Funnel Kit. So we'll open our Funnel Kit, go to contacts. And over here you can see test 11 lead 11 has been added to our Funnel Kit contacts as well. This means that our workflow is successful and we'll just summarize the workflow once. So for our trigger application, we selected Salesforce. For our trigger event, we selected new lead. Then we connected our Salesforce account with our Pabbly's workflow and then we selected the instance URL. We generated this by following the instructions, and then we clicked on save and send test request. Pabbly captured the latest lead, and then we moved on to our action step. For our action application, we selected Funnel Kit. For our action event, we selected Create Contact. We connected our Funnel Kit account with our Pabbly's workflow, and then we mapped the details like email, first name, last name, contact number. We left some of the details which were not mandatory, and then we clicked on Save and Send Test Request, and you can see that we have generated a contact over here. So this means that our automation is successful. So as you can see that it is saying this trigger will check for new data in every 24 hours. So if you want to reduce this time, you can contact us on our forum. And if you have any other query related to this video or workflow, you can directly comment on this video. For your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching. Not only these two applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can integrate many more applications. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find this video helpful, do like and subscribe our channel for more such automations. Thank you.